10, 12 hours a day, making $1,000 plus a week.
Actually do.
We're going to teach you how to do that, okay? Because if we don't raise our standard, then it just goes lower and lower and lower, okay? So we want to teach you how to raise your standard. And in an economy like this, it can be kind of difficult, but you know what? In an economy like this, people start feeling bad about themselves. What do they want to do? They want to feel better and they want to look pretty. So they are going to the salon, you guys. Johnny works in a spa. I worked in a spa. I now work at a smaller salon on the beach. Whether it's a high-end salon or a beach-type salon where it's a little more laid back, I can't tell you the tips that I get because people see the nails that I wear. And they're just like, they know I'm worth it. So I'm just like, oh, give me a deal. And they're like, oh, that's not enough. And they're like overpaying me what I would have normally charged them. Okay? But the other side of that is that women still need to feel good about themselves. Okay? Yes, people are cutting back a little bit. So you need to stand out in the crowd. Okay? If you blend in, you're lost. So you gotta learn how to stand out. And I think that nails like this helps you stand out. Doesn't mean you have to wear these, but the cute little nails that Shelly has on, those you can sit at the computer all day long, you can work at the bank, you can do whatever you want, and you're gonna feel good about yourself. It doesn't matter if you wake up in the morning and your makeup smeared all over the place and your hair looks bad, you just go like this, your nails look great. Okay? And people are gonna notice that. So if you like to be a little more, I call it, what do I call it? I pull off the hoochie mama. This is me, I pull the hoochie mama off pretty good. Johnny's got some gorgeous nails that I'm super jealous of. The edge nail. This edge nail is new. I haven't even attempted it yet. But Johnny, it's just a beautiful new look. It's a little extreme. It's not as, it's newer than this stiletto look, but anyway, we're going to teach you guys how to do that today. We're going to teach you how to do sensible nails that your lady at the bank, your teller at the bank, or the grocery store lady can wear. If you're not using the 3-foot rule, does anyone know what the 3-foot rule is?
You can record it, hold it.
Okay.
I'm going to record the 3-foot rule.
Then you're doing yourself an injustice. So the 3-foot rule is if somebody's within 3 feet of you, you should give them your business card. Okay? And you can always be blatantly shameless like I am. If I see a girl that I know is going to want some nails, I'm like, can I get that for you? Hand her my money like this. I'm shameless. I get customers like that. I'm like, oh, I do them. Here's a card. Okay? 3 feet rule. 3-foot rule. Okay, so if someone's within 3 feet of you, have a business card. Who has business cards on them all the time? If you don't, get them on you, okay? Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. Get them on you, okay? All right, Tay. Okay, I'm going to show you a way of doing things. Doesn't mean it's the way. If you have a better way, please stop me and show me, okay? Because I would like to know that. We're here to help each other. I certainly don't pretend to know everything, and will never tell you that I do. I'm actually going to some extended educator training on the 1st of August, so I'm going to come back nervous, but I'm excited because it's an awesome opportunity. Also, Young Nails is dying for educators. Dying for educators. Doesn't mean that they own your soul. It just means that they have people spread out. If someone else can't make it, they can call you up. Okay? Can you teach this class? It's a yes or no answer. If your daughter's getting married or your girlfriend's getting married or something's going on, you can't make it, just tell them no, sorry, I've got something else. But just let them know that you'll be available later on. Because if you tell them no too many times, then it won't be yes. So, how do you learn to become an educator for Young Nails? Is by coming to classes like this. Okay, when you come to a class like this, you expand your knowledge of the industry, and you've got to, if you're going to be an educator for Young Nails, you've got to use a product. Okay. Because you have to know how the product works in every situation, okay? If you need help switching from one product to another, it's just a little tweak usually, isn't it, Johnny? Just a, you've been, going at 60 miles an hour using Tammy Taylor for 12 years, that was me, or Creative or whatever it is, and all of a sudden you switch to a new product, and even though you've watched all this wonderful stuff going on in a class or a show, you sit down and let it go, push the brakes stop, and then people get frustrated and give up. Shove the young girls back in the corner. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. You have to want to change. And I'm going to want to be part of a company that cares about me. Okay? Who's there for me. So, you know, if you need some help, all you have to do is ask. I'm a phone call away. I'm sure Johnny would love to help anyone. Johnny is an educator in the Total Nail Solutions Training Mentor Program. And he's awesome. I can't even do what he does. So Johnny's been using the product and he's...
Yeah, I've been using almost a year.
Mhm.
And I did have some issues to start with. Lifting and it's awful.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. It's good now.
Yep. He worked through it. So just have to be patient. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be patient, okay? If you're having issues, you know, call me up. So we know it's not the product. Okay? Do you guys remember Zany? Okay? Zany calls me up. She's like, Cindy, I did this full set. She's from Georgia. It came off. The whole piece came off. The whole piece came off. And I was like, okay. She said, well, I have another thing. Just come in. And this is the second time the whole piece, the whole nail came off. Gel nails. And I was like, okay, well, that immediately sounds to me like under curing. All right. Oh no! She did everything. Of course, she was cutting out the whole time. I could hear on the phone. So I said, "Call me tonight." So she called me. Thank goodness the lady that came in that afternoon, she had done the gel set on. Perfect. 4 weeks. Perfect. So
4 weeks.
4 weeks. No grow out. Show her that one.
That's
Look at this.
over a month.
Yeah.
Look at the grow out.
Yep.
Look at that. Can you see that?
No.
There's
I did
no
this-
listing.
I did this nail the 17th.
So here's
Of
a
June.
data 4 weeks, so what does you charge for that?
Well, you're going to be doing a fill in or
It just
balance.
depends. If it's a client that only gets like pink and whites or whatever and they go 4 weeks, I don't really charge them any extra. It takes the same amount of time. This unfortunately takes a little bit longer. So if they want Mylars and glitters and all that stuff, you have to upcharge it because it takes so much extra time.
Now, how much do you charge for like a full set with the glitters and because it took me a long time, like 2 hours to do.
I start my full, well, when you first start, it does, because you're like, oh, what do I do? Can I do? I start my base price at $55, and then if they want other stuff added, I go up in increments of $5.
Oh, okay, $5 per nail or just $5 per?
$5 per additive. Just
Per
say
color.
they want one
Glitter.
glitter, like with Shelly's nails. If she wanted, this is a custom mix,
Mm-hmm.
so I would have charged her $55 for just the purple tips, and then extra $5 for any confetti or mylar or anything.
So if they want
like this.
confetti, it's $5. They want Moody's, it's $5.
Yes.
That's an additional 10.
It goes up in additional $5 increments.
Okay, and you know, it's up to you guys. It's up to you how you want to set it. If your full price of nail starts at 40, or say your skill level isn't as high as Johnny's, but you really want to stand out in the crowd. Say your full set is $25. Let's just go to the rock bottom regular. We're not even talking pink and white. Let's just say $25. Okay, for just a clear set of nails that you would normally polish. So set your price at $25. Say glitter $5 add-on, mylar $5 add-on. You know, each thing is a $5 add-on. So if you have a clear set, and then they say, well, I just want a fade of purple glitter, so that would be $5. Oh, and I really like this raspberry ice mylar. That's another $5. Okay. And oh, I wanted some impressions. Oh, that's another $5. So now you've taken your $25 set and you've added $15 to it. Now you're at $40. Okay. So, is it going to take you longer when you first start into this venture? Of course. Okay. When you first start anything new, it's going to take you a little bit longer. And if $5 is too much for you, but you still want to do it, then charge $3. Do something. Most people charge $10 for each color add-on. Okay. So Johnny's in the middle of the road there. If you want to just charge $3 to just get it on people, then you're going to have good success that way. Okay. Dina works at a salon here in Wilmington, and people are driving from here out to Sur City to get their nails done by me. Okay. Because I'm putting nails on them. I'm giving them a big special for people to get nails on them. Because I'd rather spend my money doing that and my efforts doing that than putting a printed ad somewhere or printing out flyers and then taking my time to go hang them out and stuff like that. Because how many people really stop and look at that stuff? Printed material does not work for building your clientele. Maybe that much. But banging nails, rocking nails, that works. Okay? phone ring starts ringing off the hook. All right. So invest your time wisely. Something like that. Okay. So we're going to show you how to make more money because, after all, even though we love to do nails for free all day long, every day, because we love it so much, we got to pay our bills, right? So we're going to charge. We're going to charge for that. And if we want to give ourselves, we want people to know that we're worth it. Okay. So you have to charge. You can't do it for free because people won't appreciate it. Okay. So, all right. When you prep, I think most people have a problem prepping because they don't get all the protein growth off the natural nail, otherwise known as pterygium, cuticle, anything. It's got oil in it, okay? That's going to make lifting. And I think most people start off with loving nails and then hating nails because lifts, okay? There is no product on the market in this industry that's made to lift. And when someone in a class asks me, "Is that product lift? Is that product lift?" I'm like, no. Because it wouldn't be a successful business, a successful product if it was made to lift. But there's not one product. Doesn't matter whether it's IVD or Young Nails, it's not made to lift. Okay? So it's up to you to properly prep. And we're going to show you. I used to spend 20 minutes prepping. Okay? I spend Young Nails teaches you how to do it in less than 10 minutes. Okay, some people 5 to 6 minutes prepping. Okay. So what we're going to do is show you how to quickly prep. Now we have the old way of prepping, which is etching the natural nail. You can push the cuticle back with this. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you another nail done with the electric file. Okay, so you guys can see the difference. I'm going to push your cuticle back. This is a 100 grit file, okay? You can do it with a 180, but this is what I have. I've got a 180 combo buffer here. You can do that too. And I'm going to work the sidewall area. And I'm not pushing really hard, but I am giving about, medium pressure to this. Okay? I'm taking all the shine off. All the shine has to be removed. Okay? This is what most people do. Okay, and then on they go. They dust it off and on they go. Alright? Problem is that they didn't find where the pterygium was, because it can be there and you don't even see it, right? The cuticles on the nail, you don't even see it. So you need to take your pusher and push the cuticles back. Okay? And this isn't a long drawn out process. Take your magic wand or your cuticle pusher and push back. Now I want everyone to look at that. Can you see where that pterygium is now? Can you see where the protein growth is now? Okay, look at her other nail that I haven't done. You can't really see much. When you push that back, it exposes it because it looks white. Okay? So take your magic wand and push back all the cuticles real lightly. And it exposes all of that. Okay? So we're going to do that really quick. And she's got absolutely gorgeous nail plates, but she's got a lot of pterygium on there. And if all I did was do this nail's going to lift. Okay? And I'll show you why this works so well. Now, if somebody has a lot of pterygium or protein growth, I like to use my cone bit with my electric file. This is what you guys need to learn how to use an electric file. Okay? Who does the damage? You person. The fool, not the tool. Okay? So it's the fool, not the tool, that does the damage. How many times have you done someone's nails, or someone else has done someone's nails, they sit in your chair like, I used to wear those nails, but those acrylic nails ruined my nails. Okay? So I had a hairstylist come up, she's just like, oh man, I was trying to get that stuff off, that stuff ruined my nails. I said, what do you mean this stuff ruined your nails? Well, I was yanking around and biting it off, peeling it off. I said, no, you ruined your nails. So why don't you put some hair color in me? I'm going to go to my house, I don't like it, I want to get rid of it, I'm going to take pure peroxide, I'm going to take the color out of my hair, and then I'm going to come back and tell you that your color ruined my hair. Would you think I was crazy? Okay? So, it's the fool, not the tool. And this electric file, the Y99, is used on low speed, okay? And if you're left-handed, you use it in reverse. If you're right-handed, you're gonna use it in forward, okay? Because you're gonna go the opposite way. If anyone's ever tried to use electric file and it just kept going, okay, and it kept catching, kept kicking, it's because you're using it wrong, okay? There is a right way and there is a wrong way. So don't be afraid to use an electric file, just get the proper education so you can use it right. Because with the nails that are being done in the industry, the nails that you want to do to set you apart, you have to have this, okay? Because if not, it's like taking a horse to a race car, competition. You're not going to win, okay? You're going to come in last. You're going to be frustrated. Everyone's going to be passing you by. If the industry's passing you by, you're going to get left in the dust. So this is on the lowest speed possible, okay? When you adjust this electric file, it goes in 2 increments for one green dot on here, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right, the first one has 4. So it goes up to 4, okay? So that's the second speed. And so it's like half, or whatever. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Red means stop. Don't go there, okay? You never use your electric file on that speed, ever, okay? So, and don't tell your clients if they ever go into a salon, hopefully they never go anywhere but you. But if you have a walk-in or whatever, they're just out of town, never, just tell them. You have to educate them that they will never go into a salon and have someone work on them past, I never use it past 3, and that's usually when I'm shortening nails, okay? When I have a long nail to shorten it back. But when I'm prepping the natural nail, it's the lowest speed it can possibly go, and we're just gonna tickle, 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 okay?
Question.
Yes,
What type of sanding bit do you use, medium, coarse, or?
this is medium, okay? If I'm removing a bunch of gel, I'm gonna use my coarse sanding band or my X-cut bit.
What do you use your fine one for?
I don't use the fine ones. I don't. And that's just up to you. I mean, the fine ones are available.
I have fine ones.
The fine ones are really great for finish filing on the top, but that's just an extra step, so I usually just use my X-cut, okay? So that way you're not buying 3 different types of sanding guides. Yeah. I mean, that's
I
okay.
have 3 types.
I mean,
Okay.
it's whatever works for you. I can sanitize and wash and sanitize my X-cut over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until it's so dull that I just use it for top, finish filing. It's not even my removal bit at that point, okay? All right. So here's her prepped finger, and then I'm going to prep this one, okay? Now I want to show her how tickle, okay? Does that hurt? Okay. If it hurts me, it's going to hurt her, all right? So I would show your client. People will cause it. Do you use a drill? First of all, this is not a drill. This costs $450. It's made by the industry for use on the industry, for use on humans, okay? Did you guys know that extreme vibration day after day after day causes damage to the central nervous system? Okay. It's also uncomfortable for your client, all right? It's not the vibration. I have an old file that vibrates like crazy, and it's just uncomfortable after using something that's more precision. So if you do decide to get an electric file, just make one purchase. Through the years I had a Dremel battery pack, carpal tunnel on the way, okay? Then I went up to one that was like $100, and then I went up to one that was $250, and then I went up to the $300, and then $450, and I still have them all. It still worked in my backup, so I gave the Dremel probably in my tool shed where it belongs. Okay. So we're just gonna lightly prep her nail, and of course I'm left-handed, so I'm working in reverse. But you're gonna go around the cuticle area, and you're keeping this flush. You're not digging down, because this is what cuts. Okay, that's what those rings of fire that you guys see. People walking around with damaged nails. That's what that is. Okay, but you're keeping, even though you're turning her finger, you're still keeping this flush. Okay, I'm still not digging in. Flush. Okay, I'm just going around her side walls. And then I'm just going to tickle, tickle, tickle this. Hi,
I'm
Yvonne.
here.
You came all the way from the
Yeah.
school and
Yeah.
yes. So nice to meet you. I'm sorry that you ended up in the wrong location.
Well, I have email and I checked it last night.
Uh-huh.
But I'm Yvonne anyhow.
Hey, Vaughn.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Okay. So that is prepped, ready to go. Alrighty. So look at the difference between the two nails. Which one looks more damaged than the other nail? Do either of them look damaged at all? Neither one of them is damaged, but actually, if you were to look at this one, has less heavier scratches in it than this one does. Okay? So, we're gonna go ahead and finish prepping the nail. And I'm going around and getting that pterygium growth that's there. It's just whisking it right away, that protein growth. And then just tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay, I'm not pressing hard. Do you guys want to feel? You felt it before, right? So it's like this. It's not any more pressure than tickle anymore. Okay? No pressure, no more pressure than that. Okay, no more pressure. Okay, so it's not on high. You're not going to burn them. You're not pressing. You're not taking layers and layers and layers off that natural nail. You're just removing that shine ever so lightly. Okay. And another thing too is what is state board cracking down on?
Files over and over.
Files. So if you have a file that, even though this is completely washable and sanitizable and safe to use, state board says it's not, okay? So we have to go by that. So if you have this and you're using it every single day, this is actually supposed to go home with the client, okay, or be thrown in the garbage. Even state board is saying client can't even bring it back, because what if they take it and use it on their dog? It's no longer safe. I say that's the client's problem, because I can't afford to supply them with brand new files when they walk in. But if you can learn to cut down on file usage, and you're just taking these off, when you're done with this, just throw it away. Just throw it away, okay? They come in big old bags for pennies, okay? So you're saving money that way too. So it's really simple to just sit your client down and show them that you are a professional, that you have education, and you're not going to damage their nails, you're going to enhance their nails, okay? Fake nails is a bad word. We don't use the F word. Fake.
E-word.
We use the enhanced. You have enhanced nails, okay? They're either enhanced with gel or acrylic or, something in some way. They're enhanced. No fake nails around here. Okay, is this hurting you at all? Okay. Are you scared of me? Okay. There's no reason for her to be scared because she knows that I have confidence in what I'm doing. So when you first learn how to use an electric file, practice on yourself. That's what I did, okay? If you push this back a little bit too, it's gonna just give you that little extra space to get product down back a little farther for more grow out time for your client, okay? And you're not, pushing this back, really, I'm not pushing it really hard, okay, because that hurts. What I'm doing is I'm just using my magic wand to expose that. Look at that, I didn't even see that. It wasn't even there, and I already showed you guys that, but I just want you to see how important that is. This is 90% of lifting is improper prep. You know how you do an hour full set or a 45-minute full set? Okay? You've got to make sure that that full set is walking out the door and it's not going to lift. Because you don't want to spend an hour and a half doing a fill on an hour full set or even an hour and a half full set. If your full sets are taking you an hour and a half, that's all right. You're still okay. If they're taking you 3 hours, come and see me. Okay, we'll sit down and figure out why. And then I'm just talking about, basic nails. And we'll cut the fat off. We'll trim the fat off of that set. But if you do a full set in an hour and a half and your fill comes back and it's an hour and a half, okay, you don't want that. Especially if your fill comes back and they're lifting 2 hours, right? You just got to get all that lifting off. going to show you how to cut your time down on fills by applying your full sets properly. Because if you have a client come back with all grown out like this with no lifting, you are happy, okay? Part of this is Johnny just this is 90% of Johnny just being amazing. And it's 10% of young Nels being amazing. Because this is going to take a little quick, push, buff from you, shine, fill, and out the door
This
he
is my
goes.
wrong hand.
And that's his wrong hand, okay? So that's where your time comes in. Instead of doing 5 people a day, you can do 10 people a day, 12 people a day, okay? So that's what we want to do, is show you guys how to make the money, make your job easy. Because I used to love to do full sets. I hated fills. Okay? But now, thanks to Young Nails and my training with them, I can do a fill in 30 minutes or less. Okay, just a regular fill. Okay. What are people expecting these days when it comes to nail services? Fast. They want you to be fast because they just came from a little corner shop and they did it in 30 minutes. 45 for the full set. So